the media circus from before. I'm not sure I want to be on TV talking about all this. Sarah smiled reassuringly. I completely understand. We're actually focusing on the positive changes resulting from your case, the new policies, your student advocacy group, the addition of a student representative to the school board. We'd love to include your perspective, but we can keep your name and face out of it if you prefer. I thought about it for a minute. If it's about the positive changes, I guess that would be okay. We talked for about 20 minutes. I explained the equation and our goals for helping students have a voice in their education. Sarah seemed genuinely interested, asking thoughtful questions about what motivated us. It felt weird being interviewed, but also kind of empowering to talk about the good things that came out of such a bad situation. The next day at school, Ms. Thompson agreed to be our faculty advisor for the equation. She even offered to let us use her classroom for meetings after school. I'm proud of what you're doing, she told me. Taking something negative and turning it into something that helps others, that shows real character. The rest of the week flew by. The new math teacher, Ms. Jackson, was absolutely amazing. She noticed how far behind we were and created a special study guide to help us catch up. For the first time in weeks, I felt like I might actually pass the AP exam at the end of the year. On Friday, the news segment about the changes at our school aired. They kept my face out of it as promised, just showing shots of the school and a brief clip of Quinn and Riley talking about the equation. The reporter emphasized how student advocacy had led to positive reforms. To my relief, there was no mention of Ms. Wright being transgender. The focus was entirely on the inappropriate teaching and behavior. After the segment aired, applications for the equation started flooding in. We received emails from students at other schools asking how they could start similar groups. It was a lot to manage, but Quinn set up a proper website and Riley created an organization system for all the inquiries. The following Monday, I got called to Dr. Garcia's office. My first thought was, what now? But when I arrived, she was smiling. I wanted to update you on some changes we're implementing, she said, gesturing for me to sit. Based on your suggestion to the school board, we're rolling out a mid-semester teacher evaluation system. Students will have the opportunity to provide anonymous feedback, which will be reviewed by department heads. I was honestly shocked. That was fast. The board meeting was just last week, she nodded. Sometimes the right ideas don't need much deliberation. We're also updating our hiring process for teachers to include demonstration lessons observed by both staff and student representatives. I left her office feeling like I was in some alternate universe where adults actually listened to teenagers. It was weird, but in a good way. 2 weeks later, we held the first official meeting of the equation. Over 30 students showed up, representing every grade level. We outlined our mission and asked for volunteers for different committees. By the end of the meeting, we had teams working on the scholarship program, the reporting system, and outreach to other schools. The settlement check had cleared by then, so I transferred $5,000 to our newly established nonprofit account. Quinn's sister had helped us set everything up, legally, so we could accept additional donations. Riley's dad, who works in marketing, designed professional brochures explaining our purpose. Around this time, I received an unexpected email from Ms. Wright. My finger hovered over the delete button, but curiosity got the better of me. The message was brief. Jordan, I've been following the news about the changes at Lincoln and your new organization. I want you to know that I'm getting the help I needed and am working through my issues. What you're doing is important. Some teachers forget that their job is to educate, not indoctrinate. I wish you success. Minus Ms. Wright. I didn't respond, but I didn't delete it either. It was strange to